All right, friends, again, I apologize for my voice. It's a little bit better with this tea, though. That is working. Fantastic. Okay, so I wanted to talk about the reasons why I am voting for Dr. Oz. So I am by no means like a Dr. Oz stan. I actually did not want to vote for this guy in the beginning. And so it's really interesting how I've come around. My plan was just to not vote. I was just sick of it. I'm like, oh my God, another TV guy. This is ridiculous. This is going to be a redo of Donald Trump. Yeah, I liked a lot of stuff that Donald Trump did. I don't want another Donald Trump. That being said, Dr. Oz is far from a Donald Trump, and I've realized that for better and for worse. Okay, so these are the top reasons why I'm voting for Dr. Oz. Number one, and this is in no order, by the way. Number one is the candidate he's running against. I think John Fetterman is disastrous for the state of Pennsylvania and for the United States Senate. Okay, and I go through all the reasons why in my last video that's posted on the same channel, why I'm not voting for John Fetterman. Okay. Uh, it would just be titled why I'm voting John Fetterman. Okay, this one be just like this, but this one says Dr. Oz. Okay, so I detail everything in there, but he's running against an insane, guy. I don't even think this guy knows whether or not he's a socialist. Okay, the second reason why, right? Dr. Oz is the American dream, whether you like to think that or not, he is. Okay, this is a guy whose family immigrated to our country. All right, he grew up overprivileged, I'd say. That's not even a word, but he grew up with stuff, all right, but he had to fight for everything that he has as well. So the guy went in with the Harvard, graduate of Harvard, was one of the top students in his graduating class. Then went on to get his MBA from, I think, UPenn. I can't remember exactly. I made a video about that too that's on this channel. Then he went into business, opened up a couple practices, okay, became a surgeon, I believe. I believe he did heart surgery. Became an inventor, started inventing medical equipment, opened up a couple other businesses, and then eventually went on TV, and he's known as a TV doctor. Okay. But that's just what he's known as. This guy has done well in everything that he has touched. Everything he's touched turns to gold. So I believe he can do the same thing for the state of Pennsylvania. Okay. Number three, the strong family values that Dr. Oz has. Dr. Oz is married, has a family. Dr. Oz's mother lives in Turkey. He keeps his Turkish citizenship, and he even went into the military for it so he could take care of his mother. His mother now has Alzheimer's, dementia, I believe, and he would travel over to Turkey to take care of her. He makes all the decisions for her while she lives over in Turkey now with other family members and such. That being said, he has been willing to renounce his citizenship to Turkey, which will not allow him to take care of his mother. To make different arrangements that's difficult. Okay, but that type of commitment to family and to country is super important to me. Okay, next thing, and I promise I'll get to policy in a second. Okay, but the next reason why I'm voting for Dr. Oz is because he's extremely healthy. He knows now that the Alzheimer's gene runs in his family, and so if you look up the way that this guy stays healthy, how he eats, how he works out, we have a health crisis in this country. Whether it's because of addiction or eating, mental health, Dr. Oz seems to have it all. He's not it all, he has it all. Again, everything he touches is gold. So how can you hate on that? Finally, when it comes to policy, I believe that Dr. Oz will fight against crime. I believe that Dr. Oz will fight for the people of Pennsylvania through fighting inflation. I believe he will open up job opportunities to make us energy independent. I believe that he will help drive a national narrative that allows for freedom, for free speech. And I believe that his national narrative that he will drive will never include things like COVID lockdowns and things like that. I'm interested in getting rid of FBI overreach. I don't know how much he can help in that, but I do believe that Dr. Oz has the right ideas and the right messaging. I believe that he's followed the right people. And I'm very, very happy that he's come up to run. Think about what this guy has lost to run. John Fetterman has nothing but to gain. John Fetterman has built an entire career, his only job is serving in government. That's all he's ever done. Dr. Oz gave up a lot of friends to run as a Republican. Dr. Oz, in addition to giving up a lot of friends, has cost himself a lot of money by running as a Republican. This is a known fact. He has made genuine sacrifices to live and work here in the state of Pennsylvania. Dr. Oz has never had a job outside of government. I'm sorry, John Fetterman has never had a job outside government. It's getting a little bit late, okay? Uh, so those are the reasons why I'll vote for Dr. Oz. I need to go to sleep now, but I appreciate you joining me. Please like, share, subscribe. I do all these videos, quick recordings and stuff like that. I'm not editing this, so I say weird stuff like that. Like I mix up their names. I kind of sound like Joe Biden. I'm giving you an example of what you'll get with John Fetterman. Okay, so please vote for Dr. Oz. Share this. Get everybody that you know to get out there and vote for Dr. Oz. Thank you. Have a nice day. And by the way, look up everything I said. Okay. You will find that everything is based in fact. Thank you. Have a good night.